Hi everyone, welcome to Songs of the Stars. Happy Wednesday. My name is Boipelo and this is today's reflection. Middle of the morning, the stars were falling and the trees were calling. Mail kept coming, rain calling, and the trees were falling. Trees were falling. Milk coming, rain calling, and the trees were falling. In the middle of the morning, the stars were calling, and the trees kept calling. So this is today's song, beloveds. Let's go to the stars. So, the key conversations for today, we're looking at we're looking at Mwedi, the moon, who's currently in Libra, and we're also looking at and Venus, who's currently at home in Taurus. Let's start with the moon. Let's start with Mwedi. Mwedi is quite happy in Libra. It's more of a relatable in relationship, in relation to the balance, especially with how we relate, right? So with our relationships, and there are two conversations of flow with having an understanding of where we are going to, as well as having an understanding with how we've been acting, you know, and having a good, almost like a lens that has been opened on those aspects, especially on our actions, and with the moon now going to, because the moon will be full tomorrow in this placement in Libra, it's saying that the transformation um, the transformation of this full moon is really going to be in this aspect of our being, in how we relate, to ourselves, to life. We've been talking a lot about this renewal in the harmony, of the universe, and of how we relate to just everything, because it's affecting everything, and it's not just certain people who have been affected, it's literally all of us, and we're having to a little bit almost appreciate a lot more this understanding, and also redefine this understanding, because coming with these lessons is coming with the changes, the things that now need to be implemented, and so on and so forth. Also, there being a harmonious placement with with Rahu, saying that it's there is really a great an opening in our understanding on this day of where it is we are going, because we haven't had that actually earlier in the week. We've been a bit things have been a bit blocked, in this area, and then there is the conversation of tension with Dosa, with now expanding that and seeing that in the bigger picture. So today would not really be the day to do that, in many ways, because we are very much, this placement, as I've been saying, is in Capricorn and is restricted and will be there for some time, and also the conversation of conflict as well, with between the moon and Morotse Pluto, so think the we've already kind of been experiencing the changes, and you know, those that have been, those of us that have been resisting them, you know, are kind of, this is going to be a greater, much greater impact, you know, and with this great and big energy from the full moon. Now we also have a conflicting conversation with Chiron, so which is currently in Pisces, which is helping us to understand the bigger picture and the bigger reason behind the way in which we have been called, let me say, and the healing with which we have been called to evolve through and become through, you know. There's a great potential with this placement to understand this, you know, to understand this aspect within our charts. And of course, if you need a birth chart reading so you can really clearly see where this aspect is playing out for you, I encourage you to reach out to me to do so. Otherwise, or reach out to other astrologers, or just get yourself a birth chart online where you can you know, look at how these aspects play out. And of course, I'm speaking within the reference of sidereal astrology, so look out for you know, which system you're using, and so that you can actually properly relate with you know, with what I'm talking about. And now you know, this is also saying that that this aspect of us will also be challenged. We're being challenged right now to almost rise to that occasion, and to rise to that clarity of how it is that we are here with, and to that aspect that we are here to do and become is relating with others, you know. And we have a beautiful opportunity to redefine that, almost, you know, within relation to others. So you'll find that your community, the people that you're around, your friends, people who you're spending, giving your energy, giving your time to, all of those things will be will greatly will be of great influence in this time, let me say. And yeah, so just give yourself time as well, you know, to just take some moment, you know, especially for the full moon. This is really a beautiful window of opportunity where you know, we're so universally supported, and so to be in, we're literally in the depths, you know, of who we are. That's what this energy, like, you know, embodies and covers and brings for us around us. So it's a great time to do some kind of practice, some kind of a meditation, some kind of something, just to check in and just to see, you know, check in and just take care of yourself and nurture yourself, and just get yourself back, you know, so that we don't have issues where we are frazzled, we're confused, and we just begin to be better with ourselves and be better with our spirits. And especially within this cycle, it's a cycle where we are to really be nurturing ourselves and to really be loving up on ourselves, you know, doing the things that we love, doing the things that are inspiring us and that are bringing out our creativity, and you know, helping us tap into that ability that we have, and that we so much of times don't get the opportunity to do, you know. Oh, it's just a hobby, right? And then the other aspect was, which you know, is helping us, or let's say now the understanding of these conflicting ideas, and of structure, you know, of transformation, of understanding who we are, and also of living, I guess, and healing that wound now, right? Those conflicting conversations, once they are sort of harmonized, right, then they can help us to actually be within the harmony of this day. The key harmonious conversation is the one with Mphahlele and Mkhubejane, you know, with Mars and Venus, and how they are currently in flow, and they're currently saying that there is an opportunity to truly redefine, because Mars is in Aquarius, so there's an opportunity to truly redefine this and to truly find a space of like relative comfortability with this energy and with this new expression and new way of doing things. And also there's a way to it might be challenging because there's this two conflicting conversations with our with Nalanin, with Morote, so with Mphahlalatsane. So she's saying that by doing that, then by finding that harmony with this time, with the moon, we can actually receive that the ability of flow that is currently possible, to flow and to act on these newfound places and these newly embodied and transformative, and actually tap into the greater transformation of this time, because we really are being initiated right now into new times, into new understandings, into new ways of being, and it's up to us where how conscious we are in coming out of it with the fullness, or with the fragments, and so much change, so many losses in jobs, so many people have been affected, and so many people are still going to be affected. So much life has been lost. So many people have transitioned. There's so much change right now, so there is so much there's so much potential with change, and the busyness that we are experiencing on this day. The songs, the mail kept coming, the rain was calling, and the trees were falling. Great. A lot is falling in this time. A lot is falling in this time, and a lot is also calling us in this time. A lot is also saying, come out, do be, don't be the passenger. Be active in the transformation that you're experiencing. Don't close yourself off from the potential of this time. So I think this is the key message for today. I send you so much love. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another one of these Songs of the Stars. So much love.